Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's K-Dog's Kennel coming at you live on this Friday afternoon. Got a few videos lined up for you guys today. We're going to start with this Sunday's Championship Sunday, and I'm going to do a quick preview of each championship game. Got a couple Do You Remembers lined up, including a subscriber requested Do You Remember. So we're going to get all that knocked out right now in the hallowed halls of my office. I just got home from work, so let's start with the NFC. Or no, I'm sorry, starting with the AFC Championship, because I'm looking at the title of my video here. We're going to preview this Sunday's clash between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. This should be a fantastic game. I'm looking forward to it. Sadly, I have to work all day. I work 10 to 7 on Sunday, so sadly, I'm not going to really see a whole lot of Championship Sunday. I'm going to have to catch the highlights later, especially with this being the early game. This game will be over by the time I get home. So let's talk a little bit about how each team got here. Let's start with Cincinnati. You know, a lot of people had a lot of doubts about Cincinnati, especially being in the playoffs for the first time in the last several years. You know, Joe Burrow coming, into a second season. Could he withstand the pressure? Or would he fold under that pressure, especially coming off that ACL injury he sustained last year? The Bengals started the wild card round, knocking off the Las Vegas Raiders. A little bit of controversy in that game as it relates to the fact that the Bengals won by 7 points. And it's, okay, I can understand a little bit of that. I've talked to a lot of people that, they say, oh, Cincinnati shouldn't even be there, blah, 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 blah. Well, maybe not. But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how they got the job done. They beat the Raiders in the wild card round. They went to Tennessee, and they absolutely stunned the top-seeded Tennessee Titans. I know that was 19-16. Evan McPherson, they won on the leg of Evan McPherson, their rookie sensational kicker. And now they are here in the AFC Championship game. The Kansas City Chiefs, on the other hand, they took down the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not really a surprise. I don't know too many people that were rooting, or let me rephrase that. Not a lot of people were picking Pittsburgh to win that game. Patrick Mahomes showed why he is one of the top quarterbacks in this league. Then after that, they went on to the divisional round. They hosted the divisional round due to Tennessee being knocked out, and played the game of the year against the Buffalo Bills. Obviously the Chiefs fans, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're excited. You're like, oh my God, that was fantastic. Bills fans, not so much. When you score with 13 seconds left, presumably that's game time. But then you got a quarterback in Patrick Mahomes that says, no, not so fast. You just got to get in the field goal range. Bam, did that. I talked about this in the reaction video. They need, and this goes for all 32 teams, they need to amend the overtime rules very slightly. They did it a couple years ago to where if you kick a field goal, then the opposing team, has a chance to match, or, if they get a touchdown, then the game's over. Each team in overtime, especially in the playoffs, regular season, you should never tie. I'm sorry. I know the regular season, it just goes as a tie. The Steelers and Lions played to a tie in the regular season. A game should not end in a tie in football. No, under no circumstances. Obviously, the playoffs, it can't end in a tie because somebody has to advance. But had Buffalo got a chance to touch the ball in overtime, would Josh Allen have matched that touchdown? Good, and then fine. And then if the Chiefs get another touchdown, then they win. Each team deserves one possession in overtime. Period. Several games have ended in that fashion where the team that wins the coin toss runs it downfield, bam, touchdown, game's over. Not taking nothing away from the Chiefs. The Chiefs won that game hands down. They were the better team. But for Bills fans, I can understand the letdown, the frustration, because they didn't have a chance to touch the football in that overtime period. That should not be the case. So here we are, Cincinnati, Kansas City at Arrowhead. Week 17, the Bengals beat the Chiefs 34-31. I believe that game was in Cincinnati. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was in Cincinnati. I want Cincinnati to win this football game. I do. I'm not a Bengals fan, but my only concern with Cincinnati is, You've got a great quarterback in Joe Burrow. You've got a good running back with Joe Mixon. And then you've got an elite receiver, and you have two great receivers. You have Jamar Chase, obviously, and you have T. Higgins, and you have Tyler Boyd. My only concern with the Bengals is that they're going to be too dependent on Jamar Chase. One man, well, two men, if you include Burrow to Chase, it's going to take more than those two to beat Kansas City again. Not saying it that they didn't mix it up a little bit in the regular season game, but now you're coming to Arrowhead, which is already going to be raucous. It's already going to be loud. It's already going to be insane because now the Chiefs are hosting the AFC title game. And you've got to do it again. You got to do it on their field now. Patrick Mahomes, the first quarterback in NFL history to appear in a conference championship game his first 4 years in the league, all before the age of 27. Patrick Mahomes, ladies and gentlemen, is the real deal. And that's why I'm sticking with my prediction of the Chiefs going over. It's going to be a close game. It really is. I think this could be a shootout. I think the Bengals are going to play them hard. They're going to play them aggressively. But at the end of the day, playoff football, experience matters. Experience matters, and that's why I'm giving the edge to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I want Cincinnati to be there just because they have not been to a Super Bowl since Super Bowl 23. I think it was 23. Both Super Bowl games they played in was against the Niners. But I want Cincinnati to win this game. Yo, what up, Boston Sports Report? How's it going, man? So, yeah, that's what I'm going with there. I'm going, what? My cat down at my feet. But if the Chiefs win, if the Bengals win, I'm going to be super stoked. But like I said, experience matters in these games. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, that's my prediction on that. Like I said, I'm sticking true to that. I'm going to be back up here in just a few minutes with the NFC Championship game. I'm going to discuss that a little bit on that. And then, as I said, I have a couple Do You Remember, a couple of my wrestling videos I'm going to get uploaded for you guys this afternoon as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. 42 subs. We've gotten 11 subs this month, man. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Absolutely love you guys. Thank you for the support. Be back at you guys in a few minutes. I'm hoping the Bengals. Yeah, I want the Bengals to win, but I've got to stay true to my picks, and I've got to say Kansas City. That my Super Bowls, Kansas City, and the Rams. So, like I said, we'll talk a little bit about the NFC Championship game here in a minute. Just got to get my stuff, my thumbnail and all that other stuff up for that. So, like I said, love you guys, and I will catch you guys here in just a couple minutes for the next video. Take care.